All right, you guys. My apologies. I'm actually going live on both channels. So I'm on the home PC here on StreamYard, and then I am live on the live channel as it still stands as the live channel, but I'm gonna be changing that. But I'm on
live on both channels just in case. But on the live channel, I am live from my phone as I got it sitting here next here. Oh yeah, man. I just played that new song because I'm over here using the home computer. So that particular track that I usually play, I don't have it on here at the moment. But you know me, I plan on having some things change here in the future anyway. Um Probably gonna be making a new intro, working on that. Um Want to get that done here like in the next week or so. And I just bought a new mic, camera, as well as laptop today. So definitely be expecting some change here as far as quality of content here in the next week or so. Um so yeah, man. And this is another reason why I want to make the live channel. I'm gonna change the live channel because I got 42 people watching me on the OG channel live right now, and only 3 on the actual live channel itself. So I'm like, I'm gonna be turning this live channel into something else, and then I'm gonna be going back to going live on this one. Yeah, let's see who we got up in here, bro. It's been a long, like I said, it's been a long time since I've been live on this particular channel. We got 42 watching. Please hit that like button. Shout out to I am Alex, man. Kevin Johnson was good. Shout out to Passport Blueprint. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I almost forgot. Oh yeah, man. Don't mind me, man. I'm over here putting one in the air, bro. So you know what I'm saying? So you getting lit like me, man? Sit back and enjoy, bro, because we are going to have a conversation. Is this it? Okay, that's what I was looking for. All right. Pookie in here? Nah, I hope not. Anthony Nelson was good, bro. Tiger was good. Cam, what's going on, Cam? Roses. Excuse me. Rose. Oh man, I'm tripping. Bluff City Nerd was good. Kenny Peoples. Said everybody is talking about Floyd. Yeah, I know, bro. It's like you can't avoid it. I literally woke up to it this morning. Like Passport Blueprint hit me up. He was like, bro, you hear this shit? I'm like, dude, everywhere I look, I can't. I'm like, you can't ignore it. if it was one person I knew who was going, I can see already he gonna stretch, he gonna milk the shit out of this content. LLTTV, he gonna milk the shit out of this situation, bro. I already know. He already did a video on it and already got another one planned up about it. Shout out to Tactics TV on the AMU Live channel. I see you, bro. So I'll be damn, finally caught a live. I'm like, that's because you don't be checking the live channel, bro. That's why. Said it's up for the Chirac. Said did Pookie get the nasty shakalakas? I'm like, bro, he goofy, bro. Shakalakas, that's a new one. Yeah, see, that's how I can tell when y'all long time no see. Nah, y'all just don't watch the track. Y'all just don't watch the live channel. That's all. It's all good because I'm about to switch on to that because obviously ain't nobody really watching that for the lives, and I got 57 people watching me on this live on this channel, and I haven't went live on this channel in like a couple months, so that tells you everything. Said release the passport files. Yeah, I'm about to show y'all this video that got sent to me. Well, I had sent videos sent to me, and well, it's the ones that I came across. Say Merry Christmas. So it's all, yeah, man. I appreciate that, bro. Man, link to the music channel. It's in the description of all my videos. AMU Music. The name of that track, I believe, is called Patience. If I remember so correctly. It's on the more recent one that I dropped last month. Actually, got the last mixtape of the month dropping this Friday, day after Christmas. So be on the lookout for that. Passport Music, Volume 12. I'm gonna completely ignore that one because CB12345 wants to throw everybody in one bucket. All right. Coldest Jenkins with the $2 super that says Floyd allegedly has videos of boys. Yeah, I'm hearing uh so young as a 6-year-old. Nasty work. Nasty work. Nasty work. Say a salute to everyone. Look, 63 watching. This is crazy, bro. No, it's not happening to passport bros everywhere. You just don't like anybody that considers themselves a passport bro. So the moment you hear good news, you get that dopamine fix that you're looking for. That's all. You kind of you operating like the women that don't like passport bros. That's pretty much how you coming across. Anyway, I'm like, don't you love how people who got a problem with passport bros, they take a small example or a few people that do some fuck shit, and then they just automatically assume, oh, all y'all are like that, or all of y'all are weird. Dude, everybody, even everybody that's in this traveling space been saying that boy was weird. We all knew that motherfucker was weird. Why you think nobody in this space is fucking surprised about this shit that's happening? See, that's how you know these motherfuckers, they just don't like passport bros. They ain't really paying attention to what everybody is saying. Or who's holding who accountable or who's speaking up for what. It's just, oh, I don't like y'all, so it's just like, I'm just gonna assume the worst out of all y'all, even though man, gone, bro. Like I hate motherfuckers like that, bro. It's like just say you don't like passport bros and keep it pushing, bro. Like, oh, all of a sudden, everybody, and then that's the other thing too, bro. This motherfucker ain't even a passport, bro. Like, if we being for real, y'all just lump it. Just anything that happens to an American citizen overseas that makes him look bad, y'all immediately, oh, he's a passport, bro. Every time it's something negative. Now, imagine if it was positive shit going on. You think they're gonna say passport, bro? That right there tells you everything you need to know, bro. Like, dude, like shit is weird, man. Yeah, Las Vegas is expensive and overrated. Passport Diesel, what's going on, G? See you got the picture of the stairs in Rio. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back to Rio one of these days. Cloud Ninja 92 with the $5 super that says Rome, you need to come back to Vegas for the next Black Manosphere conference, September next year. Maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll see. I don't even. I'm like, damn, bro. That would be Vegas twice in 1 year because I'm going to Vegas in April for WrestleMania. I don't know, bro. I see because I remember somebody was asking me if to go to one of them last year or the year before. I can't remember. Uh, oh yeah, you already know they are. Damn, good to see you. Damn, bro. Don't y'all really don't watch y'all really don't go to the other channel, damn. Look, oh yeah, he was like, bro, you got a live show channel? I'm like, yeah, AMU live, bro. I'm live. I'm live on both channels right now. Like Tactics TV. Yeah, because Tactics TV is all up in the chat on the other one. But it's cool, bro. Because going forward, I'm gonna just go back to going live on this channel. Judging by how many people are in the chat right now, it's showing me that I need to just stick to going live on this channel. And I'm gonna make the other channel another upload channel. I'm gonna be doing something else on this channel, completely different. Well, not completely different, but it's not gonna be much of a reaction channel. It's gonna be mainly me just ranting for real, for real. X-Ray 1975 with the file super chat says, I'm glad you all are getting ahead of the story because our ops are going to make it seem like we're all creeps. Yeah, you know it. You know it. Guys like LTTV, as much as I love his content, it was like I knew he was gonna eat this shit up. He couldn't wait. I know when he heard this shit, he probably had the biggest eyes in the world. And once again, because he's another one of those guys that anytime you hear something negative happen about a man overseas, they automatically up passport, bro. Up passport, bro. Like it's really ridiculous, bro. Oh no, bro. They already doing that, bro. They already doing that in my chat right now as we speak. They already doing that, bro. Lisa Prince says, breaking news, Skylar's Discord and private site are under investigation by authorities. Famed feminist Stephanie Ribeiro confirms for the past 3 months all members have been monitored. Well, I'm guessing that must be good news. I'm guessing that must be good news to you because a woman reporting this in my chat that I've never seen before in my chat before. Yeah, that's very telling. Well, if you want to know, I'm not in his Discord or any of his groups or anything like that. As a matter of fact, I've been trying to get a hold of Skyler for like the last year or two because I was trying to link up with him when me and Passport Blueprint went to Brazil last year. I'm like, and why is he under investigation anyway? I mean, like, Floyd with what he's gotten caught up for, that makes total sense. When especially when you hear about how this started in Rio and then he left and went to Sao Paulo, like it makes sense. I'm like, bro, Skyler ain't ducking nobody because he ain't doing nothing. So I don't understand. Like, He said if Floyd reps all passport bros, does Casey Anthony represent all single mothers? People are effing slow. Exactly. Slower than fucking Malat. What's up, AMU? Big fan, man. Keep doing your thing. Been watching you for years. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, Jermaine. Andy, I see you in the chat, bro. You know, I gotta show love to the other chat too, y'all, man. But dude, we all knew Floyd was weird, man. Ain't nobody in this travel space surprised by this shit. And see, and this is what I'm talking about. Most people that are in this travel space been saying these exact words, travel tech. Ain't nobody supporting this shit. Same thing with Jay Rello ass. And this is the shit that pisses me off. Cause y'all over here, cause they want to assume that everybody that's a passport bro or claim to be one is like these motherfuckers. I'm thinking to myself, these motherfuckers literally came on this here internet and begged people to fund what y'all seeing them getting caught up for. And y'all sat up here and fucking funded that shit. But then a motherfucker like me come over here and we call this shit out and we're in the same fucking travel space and we get called coons and all type of shit and oh why you dick policing and oh why do you did it. Now you see why. Now you fucking see why. Nah, because it pisses me off that motherfuckers want to sit over here and act like motherfuckers in this space don't be calling this shit out, bro. Like, dude, bro. Ain't nobody, I'm like, bro, ain't nobody in this space supporting this shit except for the goofy motherfuckers that was helping them fund the shit. We was the ones over here telling his ass to sit your ass back home and get a job. Exactly. Right. I was gonna say, like, bro, Skylar don't be doing shit. East Coast Kev with the $5 super that says I'm 42 years old. If she's not at least 25 years of age, then we have absolutely nothing to talk about. Bro, I'm 40. I was just talking to Passport Blue man. Hey, Passport Blueprint, let me know if you still in the chat, bro. I ain't forget about you. But bro, dead ass, like I was just telling him, like, bro, like 21 is like my cutoff. You gotta at least be able to go out and have a drink with me. And I'm like, and for real, I really prefer like between 23 to 28. And I'm 40. I'm like 23 to 28. That's like the sweet spot for me. Like, and I ideally, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't mind going a little younger or a little higher beyond that. You know, obviously I've dealt with women in their 30s and shit, but in the perfect world between 23 to 28, that would be like ideal for me. For real, for real. Yeah, everybody saying he was messing with boys too. I'm over here like, that's wild, man. Notice black men called out Rello and Floyd, but when we see women delete their kids, they cop pleas claiming it's postpartum, it's Jermaine fault, etc., etc. Exactly, man. You know, like it would be different if it was like this shit happened and you didn't see none of us. Dude, everybody's talking about this shit. Everybody talking about this shit. Everybody is talking about this shit, man. Whether you pro passport bro or anti passport bro, everybody is talking about this shit. And everybody is having the same reaction, regardless on which side you on. So what does that tell you, goofy motherfuckers that are so anti passport bro? The motherfuckers that are pro passport bro got the same reaction as y'all. But y'all throwing everybody under the bus for what one motherfucker did. Like, yeah, let's hold y'all motherfuckers to that same standard and see if you think it's fair. And see if you think it make any goddamn sense. I guarantee you, all of a sudden that fucking common sense gonna click in and be like, nah, you know what? That ain't cool, bro. Because I don't be on this type of time. So why the fuck should I be seen as what this motherfucker did when I know I ain't on that type of time? I swear, bro. Swear shit. I'm like, swear, people who operate like that, bro, make me hate people and just want to live off grid with fucking dogs, bro. Like, I swear, swear, bro, because it's like motherfuckers is just like, it's one thing to be biased, but I think it's another thing to be just one sided that you just throw logic all out the window. You feel me? It's like I'm not gonna let my dislike for something or somebody else make me disregard logic. You feel me? And that's what you be seeing a lot with this shit. The way people react every time something negative happens. It's like, oh, you see this happen? Oh, they're all like that. Okay, all right, passport blueprint. I'm about to drop the I'm about to go ahead and drop the link for you in the whatchamacallit. I just dropped the link now. Say, where do black American travelers go from here? Where the fuck I want to go? That's where I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna do it respectfully like I've been doing. That's why I ain't had no fucking problems. Exactly, Alex. That's what's so agitating about this whole situation, bro. It's like it's ridiculous, man. Yeah, what's good, G? Say, I don't believe Floyd is slow enough to do it. Or maybe you meant smart enough, or I don't know. I believe everything they hear. I'm like, yeah. East Coast Kid with the $5 super chat says, the worst part is if a non-melanated person did this, then he takes the hit. But if a melanated person does this, we all take a hit. Yeah, that's exactly what I just heard Richie Mack say on BMT's live when he was covering this. Richie Mack literally said the exact same thing. Literally said the exact same thing. What's up, bro? We got 64.
Hey, what's going on?
Hit that like button, y'all. What's going on, man?
I knew. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm not surprised. I'm just gonna say this for all you guys. He just got caught, but he ain't the only one doing it. He just got caught.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't the only one doing it. Actually, I'm gonna tell y'all what's actually going on, because if you go back, remember back in Medellin when that guy had brought those kids, those 14 and 15-year-olds to his room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the cops detained them and then let him go. A lot of people didn't follow up on that story. But what happened was the mayor invited Interpol to Medellin. They set up camp there permanently. So
Mm.
Interpol's been monitoring. And I know that mayor opened up his mouth and said passport bros. So what do you think Interpol was doing? They were doing research. So a lot's changed. Y'all didn't know about Interpol setting up camp up in Medellin, right? So there's now a fluid information going up and down South America.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. And and now we're all getting monitored because notice now there's some changes and there's some new change that's coming up next year. You know how Medellin was getting tight on people coming in through their airports?
Yeah.
Now it's just expanded to all of Colombia.
Yeah, I was just watching a video on that earlier today.
Yeah. You're all gonna, no matter you're going to Bogota, Cartagena, you're all gonna go through that same process that they're going through Medellin. It's now nationwide with Colombia.
Yeah, what they're doing is that they're focusing on people's conversations and how they carry themselves as they're going through immigration. So they're going to be paying close attention to all the people as they're going through the line. So when people be thinking those lines are always long because they're short staffed and stuff, is really not always the case. Especially recently, supposedly they're purposely doing that to try to see if people are going to start getting irritated and whatnot. So again, this is why I always stress people going to these other countries acting like they got some damn sense. So that way you fall under the radar and you don't seem suspicious. And as long as you do that, and you just explain to them how long you're gonna be there and why you there and when you leaving, and as long as that story is consistent and you don't come off like you nervous and shit, and you good. I'm like, at least that's, and I'm like, and this is coming from somebody that I watched that knows somebody that works for immigration in Colombia. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna take that for what it is, because I would have. I mean,
Okay, Stephanie, you're going in timeout. Your freaking comments are getting on my nerves.
who?
The little prince, Lisa princess, her comments getting on my nerves. I'm putting on timeout. It's causing too much
Um,
problems.
yeah, after the first one, I didn't even. Oh yeah, after that first one I read off of her, I didn't really.
Yeah, she goes in timeout right now.
Oh, okay. I see what you just dropped. Okay.
As soon as I started mentioning about Interpol, now she's making up lies at this point right now. We don't need that.
Yeah, it's just another hater. It's like that's what I'm saying. Like one person makes a mistake, then it's like, and then it's like you got people like her who pop out and come out, and then it's like, oh yeah, all of y'all are like that. No, no, chill out.
And it's only just a few. And that's the problem. It's only a few people. And they're not even really passport bros. They just dudes hanging
Right.
around us.
It's like here's my thing. It's like, because here's my thing. My impression of my idea of a passport bro was somebody who always spent most of his time overseas. Last time I checked, Jay Rello and Floyd was always in and out of the country. They never really stayed away. Like
Mhm.
like me myself, y'all. I literally just got back in the States like less than a week ago. I was gone for a whole year. Like, what the like, it's like, dude, like my interpretation of a passport, bro, is far different than, and maybe part of the reason why is because I got onto the movement early, and it was, in my opinion, I think it was more focused on the other aspects of it outside of the women. But I think once you started seeing women started catching on to it and then started hating on it on the women aspect about it, then it's like you just had that gender divide, and then it became all about the women, and it was like everything else that was beneficial about it just kind of got put on the back burner and not spoken about or even brought to light anymore.
Well, there's a lot of things that's changed as far as traveling, especially with AI machines being set up in airport biometrics and all that other stuff. You're getting tagged, guys. They're monitoring your travel behaviors and stuff. Some people are even being denied even entry into certain countries because of travel behaviors. And that I'm gonna do this weekend. I'm gonna put together a live stream on that. I haven't decided when I'm gonna do it, but I'll do a live stream on that.
East Coast Care with the $5 super chat says, I'm more concerned that they'll try to make brothers the face of international predatory behavior. Well, see, here's the thing though, like y'all gotta understand, like this happened with another guy not too long ago in Medellin. You know what I mean? And that was a white guy. You feel me? So it's like, and that's the whole point, bro, of why I say these people that every time that something negative happens to a traveler overseas, and he's a male, they automatically lump him up with a passport, bro. And then I'm thinking to myself, and then when you see what these guys look like, you're just kind of like, nah, bro. Like, no, y'all just lump, and y'all just throw anybody in that group, bro. Like, and it's just so sad and ridiculous. It's like, damn, imagine you hating a group of people so much that every time you hear something bad happen to somebody, you don't know them from a can of fucking paint, and you automatically say, "Up, passport, bro." Like, how do you know? How? You don't. You don't know these people. We don't know these motherfuckers. Like,
There was a lawyer on a live down in South America somewhere because he was taking pictures and he was married. They was just a photography of influence, and they
yeah,
called him a passport.
wasn't that in Peru?
Yeah, that was down in Peru.
Yeah, I remember that. Dude was a lawyer, married, and doing photography. And they over here, and they said the same thing about him. Oh, look, a passport, bro.
Oh, Chile. It was in Chile.
Yeah, Chile. I knew it was on one of those. I knew it was on that coast. But still,
they labeled him a passport, bro.
And they labeled him a passport, bro. They don't give a fuck. These motherfuckers ain't doing their homework, man. They don't know what the hell they talking about, bro. They just, we don't like them. So anything that bad happens to anybody over there, passport, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. I swear, like people so damn ignorant and slow.
All I'm gonna say, guys, is that right now behaviors. Yeah, I got to be careful with going to these places now because you're being watched. From the minute you get out that cab heading to the airport, you're being watched from taking that, booking that flight, everything. Everything is being monitored. Everything. That's why I don't really go to places where everybody go. And I used to, me and Ro, we were in, Brazil and stuff like that. But the problem with this, that you got dudes that gets all in their goddamn feelings when you try to tell them something, and they go all fucking sensitive and shit and want to do stupid stuff. You can't tell these guys anything. And we're trying to protect not only the movement but us as a culture because we're somewhat new to this international travel thing. But people get in their goddamn feelings when you try to tell them something because they're sensitive little bitches.
Yeah, see, I like this. This is the perfect way to describe it. He said there are so many males that go to other countries, and there are 85 to 90% and I think he said are good, and about 10% make it bad for the rest. Exactly.
And that's all it is. That 10%.
And that's all it is, bro. That's literally all it is, bro. Guys like him, Jay Rello, that's the 10%. That's the 10%. That's the 10% guys like LTTV. I'm kind of like on the fence about him because it's like on one hand it's like yeah you kind of use that same narrative framing like homie said in the chat earlier, but then also I've seen other parts of his content that's a little bit, I would say, a little bit more RP-ish. Like he kind of covered the situation with the guy that got lied on about being essayed and shit from, that chick being saying it. He essayed her. So I know he kind of covers kind of what sways back and forth. But if I'm being brutally honest with you, I think LTTV covers Passport Bros just because he on some hater shit too. Because he gets more views from covering other shit than he does Passport Bro content. But I digress.
Yeah. But with Floyd, the situation with him is that whatever they find on there, he's gonna go. And everybody's been saying they just may release him and send him back home. No, 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 no. A crime is committed there. He's gonna serve time there. They are not gonna let him go because he's an American. Get that out of your head. He is going to serve time in Brazil. And then when he gets released and he gets sent back to the United States, there's a possibility he's going to serve time in the United States for child as tourism, which is a crime. Because the age of consent over there is 15, doesn't mean you can indulge in that. See, understand something. That passport, we don't own those passports. Those passports are owned by the U.S. government. That's just to say, hey, he's one of ours. That's all that book says. You are bound by U.S. law. So if you do something that's against U.S. law over there, like especially the child S stuff, dude, that's it.
Mm-mm.
And the S tourism and S trafficking kind of overlap each other. It's really in a gray area. So y'all need to be careful about going over there just to do that stuff and be brazen about it. Because there's even stuff that Jay Willow does with that filming stuff. He's even breaking the law. He don't even know it, but he's even breaking the law by filming that stuff.
Dakota's Jenkins 5868 with the $2 super chat says, "How does this scandal affect crash out content?" I don't know. I always seen Jay Rello as more of the crash out than I've always seen him more of a crash out than Floyd. I was about to call Floyd Fred. He looked like a Fred, but yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I really don't care, to be honest with you, bro. I don't really, what I mean? It's like I'm not for that e-begging so that way I can have other people fund my trips. Especially given what I had to go through to even be in the position that I'm in to move around. So, you know what I mean? And I don't know if his channel been deleted, man. What's going on, Maurice, man? We good, bro. We are good, bro.
Hey, Maurice, what's going on?
Damn, one mic so focused. It's been a long time, bro. Jay Rello, yeah, but Austin, bro, he good, man. Austin in Kenya, bro, he chilling, bro. He done got him a little shorty somewhere else and everything, bro. Austin chilling. Austin done already did a video talking about this shit too. So, you know what I mean? As you can imagine, because he probably feels somewhat responsible because, you know what I mean? Like, we know Floyd because of his association originally with Austin before anything else, is at least from what I can recall. So,
And he had to come out and do a PR to save his hiney and stuff because they're gonna relate that, those two together because they was just buddy at one point.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I'm gonna tell y'all something else about this funding stuff. Keep something in mind. Those who fund it, and that was an issue that got brought up in the news, him getting finance to go on these trips. You don't know if this is going to get traced back to a lot of the big funders, the one who sent the big dollars to these people to go on these trips. So while y'all sitting over here fat but funding these crash out dummies, now it's a risk now. Because if they get in trouble and they get in trouble with the law, they're going to start investigating. Well, how do you get the money to get over here? And then they're going to start looking at the books. So I would be very careful about who you give your money to in the future.
Oh man, homie, bruh. You gotta, bruh, my guy. You gotta, my guy, bro. You gotta change. You gotta change that name, bro. Come on, bro. And I don't know. You might have to change that profile pic too, bro. You look too much like the ops. Oh man, like dude, dead ass. I'm like, nigga, is that? I was like, Peso man. I was like, what is he doing in my chat? And then again, given what's happening, and I'm pretty sure he's talking about this shit too.
No, he's been out of unless he came back. But last I checked, he's been out of commission.
Yeah, man. It's I'm just gonna be like I was just like I said, I was talking to Passport Blueprint about this earlier. Y'all, bro, like I don't understand. This is like guys like this, I think something is like mentally wrong with them in the head. I don't see how you can like a little girl. That's some of the creepiest shit.
Remember when he was like mad?
I mean, like here's the thing, like for me, the thought that a grown ass man can get turned on by a little girl makes me want to punch that man in the throat.
And guys like, and Ron will tell you, remember when we was at Mavs?
Yeah.
You saw how those girls was just like came on to me and stuff.
Yeah.
When the competition game.
Yeah.
Dude, those girls weren't totally ugly, man. Those girls was not ugly. They
was bad for real. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Even the one that was on the chunky side, she was pretty hot.
Right.
You can get girls, dude. Ain't no reason to be getting kids and stuff like that. They're all down by the beach, bro.
There's plenty of grown ass women. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. There was no need.
That's oh my god, it's so weird.
There was no need. This is some weird ass shit, and they have like hand puppets and teddy bears and 5 phones, dude. Why you need 5 phones?
Right. So I saw the 5 phones. I was like, oh yeah, he threw.
And then you got fake names, and why?
Yeah, he kept using the name William. I was
or
like
Terry or some shit.
I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the hell is going on, bro? Like
I thought Austin would groom him to be better and more mature, stuff like that. But this dude is just like on some like seriously weird shit.
Yeah, all them flash drives he had. And then he had, let's see, he had two D, he had a D, he had a DG, he had the DJI one, the DJI 2, and the DJI 3, and a GoPro. Let's see, and then he had a couple of toys. I was like,
But he said he was part of an organized crew, so they said may have been like three more people involved.
what the hell? Bro, what the hell did he done? What the hell he done got himself into?
Well, there was a time that, I was on I think it was the Andrew show, and they was criticizing Floyd over a chick he met. And that chick looked pretty young.
Keep saying he was messing with boys. Oh man. hey, Mr. Wealthy, at this point, I ain't putting shit past him, bro.
No, the boys were on the video. I think what he was trying to mess with was girls.
That Nick. Oh my god, bro. Man, I knew that, bro. I knew that nigga was weird, bro.
Is he gonna survive?
I'm sorry, bro. I can't believe that I've actually had people that dislike me and defend people like Floyd and Jay Rello. And they keep and shit like this keeps happening to them. And y'all want to sit over here and come at me like something wrong with me? I really want to know, bro. Like who, man, bro. I'm just it just be zoning me out, man. I just be zoned out. Like,
my question is this: is he gonna survive Brazil prison?
I don't know, bro. If they find out why he in there, from what I'm hearing from a few Brazilian people that I saw, like in like other people's comments that's been reacting to this, he might not even finish that sentence. If you understand where I'm coming from. He ain't gonna be able to finish the sentence because he ain't gonna make it out alive. And like if they find out why he in there.
American, don't speak Portuguese. And many times he's been back and forth there too.
Right. Oh shit. Hey, damn, man. Hold on. I gotta stop for a second. Shout out to Jamal Fowler, man, for the $25 cash app, man. I appreciate
Friday night Fowler in the house.
Friday night Fowler in the building, man. Appreciate you, brother. Oh man, I'm over here. We over here chopping it up so much. I wasn't even Okay, I guess I'll just do that since but yeah, bro, it's just no, I just don't. I just don't get it, bro. Because it's like I don't. On one hand, it's just like we get shitted on for calling this shit out, but then it's like when shit like this happened, it's like okay, all those people who was like giving me a hard time for holding this nigga accountable every time he do some goofy shit. I'm like, where y'all at now? I'm like, all them ninjas that be over here defending motherfuckers like him and Rello, all y'all that be over here that was funding their trips. Where the fuck y'all at now?
Mm-hmm. What, Rello, one of his trips was almost like $1,100, $1,200. no, 12,000 and stuff. But when I come out and do some informative stuff, I don't even get that type of money. I think the most I ever got was like $15 in cash apps. So my whole time being on this app. And that's even sad because Positive Brothers is giving out great information, stuff like that. We don't get nowhere near the views. There's small content creators right now in countries that's telling you about how this country is going, information how to be, get residency and all this other stuff. We don't get that light. The only ones that get the light is the ones that's doing negative stuff and making us look bad. That's the only one. And y'all pay for their trips.
Damn, man. I wanna try some oxtail, bro. I ain't never had oxtail, bro. I gotta try that one day. But yeah, bro. I'm like that shit. Oh man, that shit fucks with me so much because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, now look, you feel me? I'm hoping. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna no, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna use the word hoping, man, because I'm not gonna wish anything bad on anybody because I don't want that shit happening to me. But I'm waiting. That's gonna be the better word. I'm waiting on some similar shit that happened to Jay Rello.
And everybody think, Floyd's just gonna get released out of jail. Let me tell y'all something. He ain't getting released out of there because he ain't the right color.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, from what I'm hearing, Brazil is even more racist than America. So
Thank you. You ain't see. That's why I canceled my plans even going down there.
oh man, Rasta Fuego, you making me hungry, bro. Shut up.
Mac
Yeah,
and
boy.
cheese up in there. I'm about ready to slap him, man.
Right, and then especially when he said the cornbread, I'm like, oh man, see now you're doing too much.
You doing way too much, bro.
Oh, man, we done got the itis and shit. Yeah, bro. He said my bad, dog. No, you good. I'm just talking shit. But Jay Rello, man, yeah, bro. He next, bro. I mean, like, if the Kenya situation didn't do it, bro, something tells me he's gonna find a way to top that. I don't know why, but my gut tells me he will.
I thought that car crash he got into in DR was going to be it, but he escaped out of that one.
I swear, I'm like, this ninja must be a cat because he got how many lives left?
Not many.
Good Lord, man. Like, oh my goodness.
Like I said, I don't think it's going to be too much of a dent, but I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all one of those dudes that's calling yourself a monger and all that stuff, I think your day is a number, and the regular travelers that go and travel like myself and Rome and stuff like that, when we don't have an issue, it's going to be a little bit of a rough way for us because we're going to get scrutinized a little bit more. All you guys is just going down there, to get your things sucked and all that stuff, y'all gonna have some problems. And I think with Floyd traveling, KG 5325, his traveling days are now over. Because even if he get out, his passport's he's gonna be banned from the country first and foremost. And I think his passport may be revoked.
I tell you, man, this shit right here.
I don't care what you guys do on your personal time when you go on vacation. Don't fucking make it obvious and don't fucking tell anybody. Some of y'all just like some desperate ass dude. I mean, y'all so anxious. It's like some of these dudes are so anxious to put truth to lies, bro. Literally. It's like Birth of the Nation, that racist movie and stuff like that that portrayed us as kind of like predators and stuff. Y'all are so anxious to put that truth to lie by the way some of these dudes act. And these people that told us, we're going out there just for getting the pros, y'all ready to put truth to lies. That's what pisses me off. And then y'all want to sit there and have an attitude when we tell y'all about, y'all need to chill. And still, y'all getting all of your damn feelings like you're hurt, like a hurt little bitch. That's what pisses me off the most.
Right. The code is Jenkins 5868 says the $2 super chat says best countries for international school teaching. Uh
Dubai.
oh, you said Dubai?
Yeah.
Okay, I was probably gonna say shit. My first guess would have been some Asian countries, but yeah, I could see Dubai being good too.
Mhm.
Said Austin is next up. Just watch, man. Austin in Kenya minding his own damn business, bro. He ain't nobody.
Oh, yeah, he. The only trouble he's been in is through association with certain people.
Yeah,
That's the only thing he's catching right now. That's why he's trying to quench the fire before it spread. But
yeah. Yeah, but just like the rest of us, we all had our suspicion. Just like the rest of us, Austin had his suspicion about Floyd too.
yeah, and he would know a little bit more better than us because he was with him. But the way he acted, and Austin got kicked out of Kenya. Not surprised.
When?
Yeah, there was a video he posted. He got kicked out of Kenya. I guess because what happened with Rello, they just said we don't want none of the passport bros over here. That's my suspicion. I don't know the reason why.
Yeah, because I think he's still in Kenya, y'all. I don't think he got kicked. I think he might have. I don't know. I think he might have rage bait y'all with that one, or should I say clickbaited y'all with that one?
I'll put it to you like this: now they don't. It's just a bad image right now, even over there, because of what happened with Rello doing that stupid stuff. And then you got everybody going over there just for to just sleep with women. And that's what I'm saying. Traveling is not about that. It's about just going out and enjoying life. But everybody, all these dudes going out there just how you can say it's cheaper to deal, with the women over there when you gotta spend airfare and hotel. That ain't cheap, stupid. That's part of the expense. You better off just staying home and getting a high price hooker from Vegas for what you spending.
Mm-mm.
Instead of flying all over places to do a one nighter and stuff like that for a 5 minute pump and dump. Well, I don't want to get in trouble here. What's the difference? Probably not going to get in trouble. Tell you, man, this is ridiculous, dude.
Right, I agree with that one, bro.
Totally.
I love traveling. Let me tell you, I'm like, cause even cause it's funny, cause when I got back, my friend was like, "Ooh, bro," he was like, "Man, you want to go to Houston?" I immediately was like, "Damn, bro, you know what? I haven't been to Houston yet." Like, like you know what? I might fuck around. Damn. Speaking of which, damn, Tiger brought up Houston right there. Yeah, I'm like, cause he want to go to Houston. He going to Houston for his birthday, and he want me to go with him. I'm like, shit, man, I might fuck around and go. I don't know.
Only been through the airport. That's about that was my transit point when I went to freaking Brazil. But I'm probably like I said, my next trip is Mexico City, and that's next month.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that.
But like I totally agree. Traveling is my therapy.
Say if anything for me right now, I'm like, I'm just happy to be back. I feel like I can finally just recharge my batteries for a minute, bro. I've been gone for a whole year, y'all. A whole year.
Yeah, Michael. Mexico City is pretty good. I liked it. I didn't really get to see a lot. Hopefully, a little bit more. I stayed in Polanco. Polanco is awesome. Loved it. Met with Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting his name. I don't want to say his real name. Let me go find his name again. Hold up a second. Shit, I keep forgetting his goddamn name, screen name. But I met up with one of the content creators from Passport Bros. Met with him, had chit chat with him. We chit chatted and talked. So we had a great time. So
Oh man, I tell you, bro, this oh man, it's like all I can say is like everybody who was trying to talk shit about me for saying everything that I said about him. Y'all owe me an apology. Y'all owe me an apology, bro.
yeah,
That's
you,
all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
a lot of y'all, y'all like that crash out shit. I'm gonna tell you something. That's gonna turn out to be a waste of money. If you really want to support the real guys that are doing the positive stuff, man, not this crash out shit, man. Yeah, but like I said, he's gonna do his time. They're gonna he's innocent until proven guilty. So we'll wait for the evidence. We'll wait for the trial and stuff and see what the trial says. Um, but if he's innocent, nothing's coming out of it. I'll tell you this: he's not gonna have a YouTube channel. No one's gonna support him.
Mm-mm.
So I'm pretty. It doesn't even look like it's going to be good that he's going to be found innocent. But then again, like I said, I don't know what the evidence looked like. So it's on the judicial hand. So we'll see what happens out of that.
I don't know, bro. Ain't looking too good, G.
It ain't looking good at all, bro.
Man.
Bro. That's all I know. But
That's just sad, bro. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here, bro. I've been on here about a little over an hour.
yeah, man. Thanks for having me up, bro.
Yeah, no problem, man.
And I'll probably do a show this weekend, getting a little bit more in depth of the new travel changes because of this incident, and not just because of this incident, but I'll talk a little bit more about the incident and its repercussions legally and stuff like that. So be on the lookout. It'll be happening sometime this weekend.
All right, then, G.
All right. Let's sign it off. You guys take care. Have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy your holidays with your families and stuff like that, and be safe. All right.
All righty, man. And happy holidays, you guys. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't already. And until next time, you guys, deuces.